welcome back to my channel where we help you go from having nothing to wear to always having something to wear and feeling more stylish. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about how to get started with creating your capsule wardrobe. That's right. But first, I just wanted to say I was feeling a little bit grungy today and I put on this lip color that I just bought. So I've been on the hunt for like a red lip color, which is like bright and fiery, but not too blue in the undertone region because my skin tone is more warm undertones. And I found this one and I like it. Look, it's so matte. It's so matte. And it's so bright. I used to be an Emirates flight attendant and we could only wear red. It was really tricky to find one which was like more suited to this skin tone. That wasn't too brown. I wanted to be like fiery. But the ones that were really fiery were like a bit too blue undertone. I think this is the one. It's called 199 More Ruby by Maybelline. Ultimate Matte. Get it? Ultimate Matte. All right, let's get started with this wardrobe. If you were building your wardrobe and you're like, all right, I really want to have my capsule wardrobe now, because why? Because I always want to have something to wear without having to think about it. I'm going to show you the 5 pieces that you can get started off with. Starting from nothing, kind of, you might think like you have like no clothes, but for the most part, most people will start off with an overstock of clothes. So where we would really start is a wardrobe audit, where you go through your entire wardrobe and you'd sort of start segmenting capsule from non-capsule. The biggest challenge that a lot of us have, including me when I first started, is that I had so many clothes and like the basics, I didn't have them. I know it sounds so obvious because it's like when you shop, the brands go basics or essentials. I'm like, it didn't really land because I kept on having the same problem week on week, week on week. Let's just dive straight into it. Assuming you have like a full wardrobe, or even if you have like nothing, like you're starting off from scratch, these are the 5 pieces that you can kind of cross-check and be like, all right, if you've got these 5 pieces, you're in a pretty good place. So without further ado, piece number 1 is actually footwear, a white sneaker. In this day and age, a white sneaker is so versatile, but here are the guidelines to this white sneaker. It's got to be simple. It's got to be where do I begin? It's not too chunky. The sole is just an average height, which is about an inch, I think. Just looking at my shoes down there. Yeah, it's about an inch or less. It's not platformed. It's just plain rubber sole, and it doesn't have too much detailing. It doesn't have contrast stitching, meaning like you might have a white sneaker with like pink stitching, black stitching, or any other stitching. Minimal branding. So a really versatile white sneaker has the brand where it's very like little, like it's not going to impact. In other videos we've talked about how, you know, when you insert a logo or a brand, that logo and that brand has a specific look and feel to it. You know, for example, let's think of like designer brands. So Balenciaga has very loud, bold branding. When you incorporate that kind of text and that kind of branding with something that's like ultra feminine or something dressed with the ruffles, they can kind of clash. So if we're looking for a white sneaker, something with minimal branding, I've got a TikTok video where I show some examples of some super versatile, which will go with everything. The Yves Saint Laurent one, did I say that right? I don't know, I just wanted to sound fancy. Yves Saint Laurent. That sneaker, it's very cute. It's just white and like a little bit of black, but you get the gist. It's just plain. It tends to have like a round toe. It's not too chunky. It's not platformed. It doesn't have contrast stitching. It doesn't have loud branding, and that is for a reason. It's so that it can go with everything in your wardrobe. You can go for canvas or you can go for leather. Canvas just means that it can get a little dirty easier, which means you have to clean it. Clean. Or you can go the leather version. Now that also depends on your heat tolerance. Some people say that leather can make them feel hot. Sometimes some leather is soft, some leather is a little bit more firm and you've got to wear it in. The Lacoste version, Lacoste La Ronde, is this is my personal choice for a leather sneaker. I tend to wear the Veja leather look. So it's not leather, it's a leather look. Otherwise, a canvas white sneaker, number 1. Honestly, when my mum started redoing her wardrobe, I was like, let's get you a white sneaker. Anyone, whenever we're doing a wardrobe makeover, the first thing that I look for is a white sneaker, because a lot of the time that an outfit might not look so like clean and sharp. It's just like mismatching footwear. All right, on to point number 2, a white or a black tank top or t-shirt. The reason why I say or is because some people prefer sleeves while some people prefer sleeveless. The concept behind a tank top or a t-shirt is that it's just plain. It's a plain top. Now, if you're thinking, all right, there's so many different ones, this is where kind of knowing your body shape or knowing your personal style can help a little bit. But if you're just getting started from like, you feel like your wardrobe is like an absolute hot mess, then this is this is the one. A crew neck, so a neckline where it's quite a closed neck here, tends to be one that has a clean kind of vibe to it. It tends to go with most body shapes. What you'd be looking for is like, if it's a tank top, like the cut of the sleeve. So some will cut in like, there's just so many different ones. Let's show some samples here. Ding, 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 ding. Different cuts of necklines and cut around the arm, and then some t-shirts as well. At the end of the day, my favorite recommendation is a crew neckline. So if you're looking for a specific neckline, go as close around your collarbone, around your neck as possible. Tends to complement. Now the next thing you'll think about is your fit, like this, like a nearly skin tight kind of fit, or is it going to be relaxed, or is it going to be a loose fit? Yes, this is something to do with your body shape and your style. You'll find a style that tends to suit you, but I will say that a more fitted top, if you're going to wear more, you know, voluminous bottoms, a more fitted top tends to work really nicely. If you were to ask me, I would say have one of each. So have one more fitted version and one more relaxed or loose version. If you feel like loose, oversized fits kind of like eat you up, then probably a relaxed fit is better. But one of each. Let's summarize that one. One white or black tank top, or one white or black t-shirt, preferably 4. So really we've jumped from like 5 pieces to like 9. No, but if you're starting from scratch, honestly, start with white. White is clean, it's sharp, it's just delicious. Some people will say white doesn't suit me, so then that is your cue to go black. Black tank top, white t-shirt or cream t-shirt. This is starting to get confusing, so let's not go to if this then that, because otherwise you're better off just doing the Ultimate Capsule Wardrobe Workshop, which breaks down the 76 pieces in your capsule wardrobe. But that is all inclusive. That's tops, bottoms, jackets, underwear, shoes, all of that. But today we're just talking about 5 to 9. So the next one is skin tone slides. Now I've had many a comment in my TikTok videos that whenever I've shown a tan shoe, some comments that go, that's not everyone's skin tone. I hear you, I hear you. So really look at your skin tone and go for something like a sandal or a slide. I'm thinking sandal or slide. Sandals tend to have an ankle, you know, something like the strap. What? Yeah, an ankle strap, and slides just mean you slide your foot right in. I tend to say like a skin tone sandal or slide, and the reason I say or is because it's based on your lifestyle. If you're going to wear this shoe to work, then a slide is probably not going to be the shoe that you're going to wear all the time. However, if you have one of those lifestyle jobs where you just like running errands and whatever, and you're not really going into like a workplace which requires a closed shoe kind of situation, then go for a slide. If you're like, but I have all of those, Kristine, what do I prioritize? Then go for a skin tone shoe. So if you spend most of your time at work, then go for a skin tone shoe, whether that be a pump, a loafer, a boot, maybe not the boot. We'll talk about that in another video, but if you're going to go for a boot, go the black, not the skin tone. Black is more used than skin tone. But yeah, the summary is skin tone shoe. Okay, next one. Number 4, jeans or trousers that fit amazingly well. I know that sounds super generic, but you know, you gotta have the jeans, and there are so many different body shapes and sizes and proportions out there, but you'll know the ones that fit. Is it better if you have skinny jeans or wide leg jeans or crop leg jeans? The truth is, if it fits you well, it doesn't matter, and it really honestly doesn't matter what the trend is. Here's a little side story. Loafer shoes, they tend to go really well with cropped pants, cropped skirts. You know, like midi length skirts. But if you're gonna wear pants, they tend to go with crop pants. Why do I not wear loafers? Because all of my pants are full length. But if your style is you love crop pants or crop pants that finish above the ankle, and you love loafers, then maybe your best fitting pant is that crop leg pant or like a culotte. What I'm saying is you just need one for now. And the reason I say denim or trousers is, again, it's based on your lifestyle. Now, if you live a fairly casual lifestyle, but you want to lift and elevate your look, then I'd say go for the trouser. You thought I was gonna say the jeans. No, girl. The reason I don't say the jeans is because I would assume that if you have a casual lifestyle, then most of your tops are pretty casual, like tank tops and t-shirts. I know that that's what mine is, and a lot of the people that I've styled, they tend to, like, if they have a casual lifestyle but need to be elevated, their tops would be like tank tops, t-shirts. This is a bodysuit. It's not that formal, it doesn't have a collar. I can wear a blazer over it to bring structure, but the general gist of this top is that it's just a seamless long sleeve bodysuit. But how you can elevate your basic simple tops like t-shirts and tank tops is with a trouser rather than jeans. And then when you wear it with your white sneakers, you're like, oh, casual again. You're like, casual, elevated, casual. But what if you live in a hot country? Great. Then if you live in a hot country, our translation of that trouser is dress shorts. So if you live in a hot country, then you might do dress shorts with a very light fabric like linen, or I think tencel is pretty breathable, like viscose, those kinds of wood fabrics. They're made of wood. That way it'll have the same effect with your casual tops. Now, if you feel like you have lots of dressy tops and you want to dress it down, then that's when you go your bottoms, do the denim. But an easy way to elevate your casualness up top is to go with some dress pants or dress shorts. Last but definitely not the least is a black dress. Not the first time you've heard this. You know why? Because it's a classic. But here's a tip. If you have a rectangle, apple, or inverted triangle body shape, go with a bit of a slip dress. So a dress that you can just slip on, slip off, midi length. They tend to be very, very versatile. Now, if you have an hourglass or a pear shape, you cannot fail with a wrap dress. And that is it. No, well, okay, I'll just give you a couple more tips. With any of these dresses, because they are dresses, if you really want to get the most versatility and most sort of function out of them, look for something that is made with really beautiful fabric and designed really well. So I found my first black dress, my real like go-to, wow, I didn't realize I needed one of these and it can do so many things for me in my life. Bit of an over-exaggeration, but not really, was 5 years ago when I bought this black silk slip dress. And guess where it was from? I got it from a chain store called Sports Girl, and it was one of those pieces that they did a collaboration with a designer. So back then it felt like an investment piece for me. I think it was priced at about $179, and my usual spend for a dress would be no more than $99, I would say. I didn't realize that this was going to be a dress that I was going to take for me for a very long time. I've worn it with black slides, I've worn it with a heel, I've worn it with, you know, a black leather jacket and a boot. I just didn't realize, you know, when I was looking at the dress, I was like, should I get this? It's above my normal spend, but I really like it. There's something about it that I really like, apart from the fact that it's a black dress. I think this was kind of like the beginning of my fashion and style journey, where I would start to tap into elements that I like, not really being able to define what it was that attracted me to that piece, but it was that. It was everything. It was basically the design, like the way that it was cut, and the features such as the stitching at the front and the splits, the way that the straps sat, and it's 100% silk. It's not a shiny silk, it's a matte silk. Anyway, I still have it in my wardrobe. I actually accidentally ripped it because I sat down one time and I don't know, I did something, I sat down and then I moved a certain way and I was just like hurt. I think like the strap, yeah, I tore the strap off and then I just repaired it because I love that dress so much. But anyway, even if you like, let's say if you go for like a wrap dress, if you're an hourglass or a pear shape, the quality of the fabric and the cut will be amazing for you. This is a piece that I'd say is worth investing in, or whatever, you know, investment is defined for you and like your style. And the reason why black is because, yep, it's really one that you can pack in your suitcase time and time again and know that you can pair it with your other jackets and coats with a lot of ease if you need to wear a jacket or a coat. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, questions, requests, please pop them in the comment section down below. And as always, just a friendly reminder, for being a subscriber here on YouTube, you always have discount codes for any of my workshops, masterclasses, and signature programs. So if you are in the place of really, you're like game for it to elevate your wardrobe wardrobe, I invite you to check out the description box of this video. Don't forget to copy paste those discount codes because they're there specifically for you. And one last thing, we have the membership. I say we because it did take a village, myself and a small team, to get this up and running. This is a place where you're going to find not just direct links to the pieces of the clothes that I've featured, but like pieces. Sometimes some pieces are only available, like this brand is here in Australia and New Zealand, and then shipping to America is like a whole different story. So we've gone ahead and sourced you the like pieces. And not just that, the beautiful thing about this membership is that we've segmented by price points so that you can pick and choose what you'd like to invest in, what you'd like to save on. There are also things like done for you outfit guides, as in you can literally like print them and be like, off we go, 20 outfits, 1 capsule done. We have sections for like season, we have sections by lifestyle, so you could literally be in there and be like, I'm a mum and this is the capsule for me. It took us a while to put this together and I can't believe I'm here to announce that it is ready for you to check out. So check out the description box of this video. In full transparency, one of the reasons why I wanted to create this membership is because, you know, when it comes to creating an outfit like seamlessly and being able to source everything, a lot of the work goes into sourcing and it takes a lot of time. So it's probably one of the key reasons why I put a big pause on taking one-on-one clients, is because I found that I love to help people get their makeovers done, but whenever I was doing one-on-ones, I would be able to help one person and in the meantime have lots and lots of requests from others, which I just wasn't able to tend to. So now this membership sorts all of that out. If you want to find out more about the membership, the rest of the transparent things I'd like to share with you, it's on the page in the description box of this video. In the meantime, that is it for me for now, and I will see you in the next video. Did I say that there's a free trial? There's a free trial. Should have said that before, but anyway, there's a free trial. Bye, see you in the next video.